It's Sunday Night Football, and this is your primetime preview, Titans at Rams, and I'm joined by Pete Medhurst and Quentin Mayo from Odyssey. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. This is going to be a highly anticipated game with a lot of question marks. Titans are without Derrick Henry and signed Adrian Peterson. They are a 7.5-point favorite. And the Rams with the big signing of Von Miller, but we're not sure if he's playing tonight to bolster this already star-studded Rams defense. So Quentin, I'll start with you. How much does the addition of AP and the subtraction of Derrick Henry affect your pick?
It did a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean when I got the news that Derrick Henry was out, I ran to BetMGM and bet literally the Rams to cover 6.5. I went back and it was 7.5. But it does impact that because I mean we look at the props for Derrick Henry every week, and it's like they can't set it high enough. He's getting 115 yards and a half, and you're like, oh, might take the under, and he still hits the over. So this is a huge part of their offense, especially that he's been the only consistent in that offense. You look at the receiving core, they haven't been healthy enough to be out there at the same time, it seems like. So I think they're going to take a major blow in terms of production. I love AP, former Washington football team, of course, but man, it's going to be rough for Tennessee to go out there without Derrick Henry.
Okay, Pete, what about you? The spread, what do you like?
Without question, give me the Rams to cover in this game. Obviously, adding Von Miller, whether he plays or not, will help them down the road. But this is a Rams team that seems to have its stride offensively. And Tennessee's biggest weapon to keeping that Rams offense off the field is no longer there with Derrick Henry. So give me the Rams to cover, I think, comfortably in this game tonight.
Okay, when we look at player props, we were just talking about AP's player props. They are up. Do you guys like what you're seeing from AP? I see 35.5 rushing yards.
I'm going to take the over on Adrian Peterson rushing yards, just because I think it's a great story. And one person that we doubt, I feel like more than anybody, is Adrian Peterson. This is the year where he's not going to be able to run the ball. I mean, you saw when he came back for Washington, even when he was in Detroit, he looked pretty good too. I think he can get 36 rushing yards out of an offense that has Adrian Peterson. And they're a running offense first. So I'm going to take the over in his rushing yards, and also the nostalgia of Adrian Peterson hopefully brings me some money today.
Quentin, you're thinking with your heart. You can't do that. You know you can't
Sometimes
do that.
I do that. Sometimes I do. But hopefully it pays off for me tonight.
And Pete, what do you think? Is there an AP prop you like or another player?
I think a Ryan Tannehill prop for an interception in this game. Right now it's at just a half. So give me the over on that because I think there's going to be more opportunity. I think that Rams pass rush gets to him a little bit. And I think we get at least one interception from Tannehill in this game.
Okay, I like it. And point total, 53.5. We've mentioned a lot of stars on both sides of the ball on offense. And what do you guys think? 53.5.
I'll take the under 53.5, and I wish I would have gotten it earlier. I believe it's at 55, but it's gonna tick down, especially because the Tennessee Titans have to figure something out on the fly. I think the Rams can score at ease, but if Von Miller does play, they get even better on the defensive line, and they're going to get after Ryan Tannehill, especially with the question marks at the wide receiver position. So I would lean the under, but Tannehill has this way of proving everybody wrong day in and day out. It wouldn't surprise me if he came out here and played a pretty flawless game, even without the weapons that we are used to seeing him with. But my money's going on the under this night.
I would go with the under as well, simply because the Rams defense is good, whether Henry's there or not. I just think this game's got 27-10 written all over it coming up tonight.
That's a sweet spot to finish. We all agree. Take the under on the point total. 53.5 is a good number. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Sunday Night Football from Los Angeles. Can't wait.